Hey, I'm Yellow from Convergence, and today we are taking a look at our SDI and MFI Inspector. So, let's talk about what you get when you either order or rent an SDI and MFI Inspector unit. First of all, of course, you've got your inspector unit, then you've got a user manual, you get two pieces of tubing, you've got a power adapter to charge the internal battery, you've got a fuse holder, there's a filter that you can screw in when you flush the system, and then last but not least, of course, we have the 50 filters that you use to run your experiments. The device was designed for accuracy, reliability, and user-friendliness. Let me show you just how easy it is to use by quickly setting it up for an experiment. When you first take your inspector out of the box and try and turn it on, you will notice that, well, it doesn't turn on. And that is because we have to put in the fuse first. Now, the fuse goes into the back. It goes into this little hole right here. So you take your fuse and fuse holder, you slide that into the hole, just like that, twist it in place, and you're done. Now, if you've properly installed the fuse, you can now open up the inspector unit, like so, and then just press the power button, and you should see the screen light up, which means it's booting up. Now that we've got the inspector unit turned on, well, there's actually two more things that we need to do before we can start an experiment. The first of which is we need to install the tubing, so let's go do that. You just take out these plugs. These are for transport. Of course, you don't want water leaking out into your nice case. Now, you take those out and just slide in the tubing like so, and then connect, of course, you connect the input to your water sample. In my case it's tap water, and you put the outlet into a drain container. So the last thing that we need to do before we can run our experiment is we need to put in one of these filters. So you do that on the front of the device, and you put it in the top first, and this is a push-in connection as well, so just push that in right there, and you do have to twist it a little bit as it's a very tight seal, but eventually it should click in like that. Then just connect the bottom part. All I now need to do is put this into my feed container, this one in my waste container, and I can just run the experiment. Now, because this is tap water, it's going to take quite a while before the membrane gets fouled enough so that the device can take a good measurement. I've got 20 liters of tap water right here, so I'm just going to put that in like that. And I've got the waste that goes in here. Now, all that we need to do is simply press the start button. Then we get a small prompt asking us, did you connect your tubing correctly? And in this case, yes, we did. So we're just going to hit start and let the experiment run. Now, the nice thing about this is that it's fully automated, so you can just do whatever you like while the experiment is running. So I'm just going to go grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Okay, so our experiment has concluded. As you can see, we get all our results on the screen of the unit itself, and you could even export these to a USB drive if you want to. But for now, we're just gonna hit back, which takes us back to the main screen of the device. And as we are now done with our experiment, I'm just gonna hit shut down. You can disconnect your tubing. Be careful though, because a little bit of water might spill out. Now we're going to put the plugs back in the device, as we do not want the water leaking out during transport. And now we're done, really. We can close up the device itself, and also it's important to remember to actually take out the fuse again, as we don't want the battery to drain during transport or storage. And that's all there is to it, really. Hopefully this has given you some information about what the SDI and MFI Inspector is, and whether or not it might be useful for your situation. If you'd like to know more about this device or any of the other devices that we offer, please send us an email at info@con-vergence.com. Thank you for watching, and until next time.